Hi, so today I wanted to kick off a little series for my channel all about nail care. I haven't really talked about nail care or nails in video at all. I usually do, I'll post tutorials, like different nail tutorials, different nail tips on my blog, but I've never actually sat down and filmed a video about nail care or nails at all, really. And I thought it would be great just to share, the information that I have. I guess I should do a little background info so you understand what I'm trying to say. I am a certified nail tech. I take a lengthy, in-depth course all about the nails, learning the different parts of the nails, what makes nails grow, what makes them function, how to keep them healthy and strong, different manicure techniques. I learned gel application, acrylic application. So when I speak about nail care, I am coming from an educated point of view. However, when I say that, I am not saying that this is the absolute right way to be doing, looking after your nails. This is what I've learned. This is how, I look after my nails. These are the different things I do to look after my nails. And I just thought it'd be fun to share. Today's video is going to be all about how to take your nails from a shorter nail and get desired length that you want. The reason I thought it'd be a fun place to start is because over the summer I like to keep a shorter nail just because I prefer the look of, the pastels and the neons and the lighter colors on a shorter, really short manicured nail versus I like to grow my nails out in the fall and winter because I like the look of the darker polishes on a bit of a longer nail. You might think, well, just grow your nails, but there are some things that you can do, to prevent your nails from, if your nails are weak and they peel, or if you find that your nails break off a lot or they chip a lot. I just wanted to share a few things and a few tips that you can do that will help alleviate those problems and offer you a solution and get you to that desired length that you want to be. One of the first things that I do when I want to grow my nails, and I know that I'm going to be growing my nails, is I like to kind of reevaluate my vitamin situation. And I know that seems like a strange thing, but when it comes to nail care, your nails are a good indication of what's going on internally. So that's just something to keep in mind if you are noticing that your nails are really weak or they peel or you're noticing ridges on your nails. It's a good indication as to what's happening inside your body. So something that I do, and I am not a health professional, I am not an expert on nutrition or the taking of vitamins. Like I said, this is just something that I like to do for me. So something that I take to help promote nail growth and stronger nails is I like to make sure that I'm taking something called Biotin. And after I've been taking it for a few weeks, I do notice that I'm having to file my nails more. So I really do believe in biotin, and I do take it every day, especially when I'm really trying to, grow my nails out. So that's something that I do. So that's tip number one, take biotin. The next tip that I have is have a good nail file. This is one that I always come back to, and I do try other nail files. You can pick up like professional grade nail files at different salons or spas that offer them. I know OPI makes a really phenomenal like nail file line. And you might think that a nail file is just a nail file, but that is incorrect. Nail files have different grain, a different grain consistency, and then you can buy really fine grain nail files, and then they kind of incrementally get grainier up to like a really coarse nail file. I would say avoid, the really coarse nail files. I typically find that those are great if you have like gel or acrylic nails. If you have those nails, then you definitely would want to use a coarser nail file just because you know, it gets the job done a lot faster. But if you are working with a natural nail, you want to stick to something that's a bit more delicate and of a finer grain. Then it's not going to chew up your nails as much and cause major problems. So this is the Revlon Shape and Buff. It looks like this. So it has a fine grain, a coarse grain, and then it kind of has a 4-step system on it. And this is what I love about this nail file, is that it's all these things wrapped up into one, and you don't have to have a million different nail files. So step 1 is this blue one, and this is even out, it's called. Step 2 is smooth, step 3 is buff, and step 4 is shine. So basically this is like your, you know, easy manicure tool all in one. So you can use the white side to shape your nail, and you can basically go through and give yourself a really cool manicure. So you want to use step 1 to kind of buff the top of your nail, and you just want to do this really light, even out anything that's on your nail, any ridges that you might have. There's a protein that builds up along the cuticle called tergium that you can buff all that out, and everybody has it. It's just a protein that's secreted from your nail bed, and you can just buff that, all that stuff off, anything that's sitting on your nail. Then you want to smooth it out, so that's just going to help get everything nice and even. Then you want to buff it, so that's just going to help kind of rough up your nail a little bit. You want to do this especially if you're applying polish. It really helps adhere the polish to the nail a bit better. And then if you're just wearing a natural nail or a clear polish, you want to use the shine, and this works like amazing. You just buff your nail and it really shines up your natural nail and gives it a real sort of healthy nail glow. So this is a really good tool to have. The next tip is using a cuticle pusher. Something to push your cuticles back. When you're growing your nails out and you can push your cuticles back, keep them off your nail bed, it makes an appearance of having a larger nail bed. Use a metal cuticle pusher. There are different cuticle pushers out there. I know there's plastic ones. There's one, you can buy something called an orange wood stick. They're just the little like sticks, are about this big. They have like a pointy end on one end. It's like an angled end on the other end. And all you have to do is, if you have these like cotton pads that you use for makeup removal or nail polish remover, oftentimes you can split them. So if you just split them in half, like this, and then take 1/2 of it and the orange wood stick, if you just wet the end of the orange wood stick and then lay the orange wood stick in, we're going to use this as an orange wood stick, lay the orange wood stick in the cotton and then just roll it up against the orange wood stick like this, and just roll it nice and tight. You can use the orange wood stick to push your cuticles back. And this is done if someone has really sensitive cuticles. Tip 4 is making sure that you're nourishing your cuticles and keeping them hydrated and moisturized. And I like to use the Essie apricot oil. I just really love the scent of it. It's really nourishing, really hydrating. Always use good old-fashioned olive oil. Just rub some of this into your cuticles. It works amazingly. Olive oil is such a good you know, go-to for hydration for the cuticles, or for the skin for that matter at all. Another step and another product that is completely tried, tested, and true. I've used different versions of this product, and I know for a fact that this product kind of, you know, is the holy grail of all nail strengtheners. And it's by OPI. It's the Opi Nail Envy line. They have different, there's different polishes for different nail specific problems. So there's just like your basic Nail Envy. There's one for, you know, brittle nails, peeling nails, you know, nails that are looking for extra strength. First application, 2 coats. And then for the next week, you apply it every other day. And you can apply it over top of your nail polish. That's completely fine. It just adds that extra protection. The initial one you want to make sure is going directly onto your nail, the 2 coats. And then at the end of the week, you just sort of take it all off and start again. Again, 2 coats and then every other day. The product really does work well. I really recommend it. And I know there are other ones on the market that do work, but I think that this, like I said, is kind of the holy grail when it comes to nail strengtheners. The final tip that I have is going back to the nail file. And this is a little trick that I learned when I was taking all my classes, is when you're filing your nail, you want to apply the nail file just under the corner edge of the nail and give that a little bit of a file. Kind of file that down a bit where the nail starts to curve in a bit. It just creates for a stronger nail structure, and then you don't have any little corners that are gonna snag on you and rip your nail or break your nail. So that's my last tip for growing your nails. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that we can stay in touch. Leave me comments down below letting me know your nail tips or tricks. I always love, you know, learning what works for other people, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.